Okay. So yeah, Lucas, I think we're good to go. You can proceed.
Okay, hello guys. Good to see you again. Would like to provide you an update regarding the upcoming plans. We're here to improve also the communication. So we believe this is now a quite important time for us uh, to keep touch with community and let you know about what is going on behind the scenes and what is planned. So right now, last week we presented you an outline of sort of roadmap for upcoming weeks and months. And in it was like a brief outline. We didn't like set a specific dates yet because we were not sure about the whole development process behind it. Anyway, we're gradually, step by step, going forward with this plan. And right now we are in the middle of minting of the NFT maps. So map shards which you bought during the tournament map shard sale are now being minted. That will be directly airdropped to your wallet, so you don't have to pay anything, do any actions with claiming, minting, nothing like that. It'll be airdropped straight to your wallets. So this is the first update for now. And what is important about the maps that they will have important role in the upcoming, we call it tournament launch pool season. So tournament launch pool season will revolve around gradual distribution of treasury of Star Heroes among Star Heroes token stakers and players, with additional boosts granted to map shard holders. On Monday, we're planning to roll out the governance proposal, which will present you an overview of the plan with an aim of distributing right now like 300 Ethereum from the treasury. And this will be distributed among like several seasons. So this is not that just the plan for upcoming season, but also a couple of seasons in the future, which will take place. We think that this is an ultimate way of basically developing and basically deploying the game for the Web3 players. Basically, we don't want to like change the system anymore that much. We think that this is a kind of good model. You will see in the governance proposal. You can also vote and discuss it in the general channel. So in upcoming season, we're out of this 300 Ethereum. We're planning to earmark like around like 50 Ethereum. And these Ethereum you will be able to farm them like an ongoing basis in a matter of couple of weeks with star tokens, and you will be able to do it with both star tokens in, let's say, longer unbonding period staking tokens and in shorter, but the longer ones will have additional multipliers. So basically, if you take your star tokens in 180-day pool instead of 15-day pool, you have additional multiplier. So you'll be able to proportionately to your capital, like farm a little bit more like ETH. The multiplier is planned to be like 2x for 180 days in comparison to 15 days, and something in between for 90 days and 45 days. So basically, if you want to be more capitally like a more efficient, like in terms of your capital, then it will be better for you to stake for longer. But if you want to stay for shorter, it's still okay because you can farm with with the lower multiplayer. So this is basically the plan. The season, let's say, starts. We will start with the preseason warm-up. You will be able to get to know the new version of the game, which Patrick has presented you a couple of weeks before. And once the warm-up season is finished, around after the in the beginning of May, we'll start with the season. You will be able to get points in the leaderboard, and this is still an open discussion. We're thinking about limiting the amount of eligible leaderboard positions to around like 750 or 500, because before it was 1,500, but we think like there are a lot of, multi accounts, so this is no use to do it anymore. And basically, based on your position, you will be able to each week. So let's say the season is 4 weeks long. So it starts in the beginning of May. It's 4 weeks long. But after each week, you will be able to get a distribution of star tokens staked. And after the first week of the season, you will be able, the launch pool will start. So we will be able to use your star tokens and farm Ethereum with that. So this is a sort of combination which enables both token holders, let's say people who just stake tokens, have some star tokens, have some map shards, they can farm Ethereum, but players can also get distribution because they will be able on a weekly basis to get some stake star tokens based on their position, right? So we think this is a nice model which enables both players and both token stakers to participate in the distribution of Ethereum through launch pool mechanism. The launch pool mechanism is quite similar to what, for example, GameSwift right now has. Right now, maybe you are familiar, in G Suite token stakers, they can farm on a daily basis some AI Bearer tokens. So this is quite similar for Star Heroes, just with the difference that basically star token stakers will be able to farm ETH, and players will be able to get stake stars tokens in a similar fashion to farm ETH. So I hope it's clear. I will see whether you have any questions regarding this plan. If not, I can also tell you a little bit more about other things probably important for you. So map shards. Map shards right now being minted. They will be distributed straight to your wallets and they will give additional boost. So if you have, let's say, 1,000 star tokens staked, and you have additionally many maps, you will be able to get even 50% of boost based. So it will be like you had 1,500 star tokens staked. So this is a nice addition. This is something which gives great, benefit of having a map, and I think it's pretty in line with the whole map shard, let's say, like the motive behind basically issuing map shards. So the basically the benefits regarding the treasury and farming, basically. If Cryptos Fan is asking what APR can we expect, like much based on how many tokens will be staked by this time the launch pool will start, and what will be the distribution of ETH for that period. But we're planning to distribute, let's say, 50 ETH in the first season for the couple of weeks. And right now, probably like star token is, we all know, not worth much, and there are like 15 million star tokens staked. It's $100,000 value right now. So we can expect that it'd be probably a couple of 100% APR. And obviously, once the first launch pool is finished, we will continue with the next one. So let's say that 50 ETH is fully exhausted, fully farmed by stakers, by players who got their stake tokens as well. Then you will be able to farm in another edition, let's say another 50 Ethereum. We'll see. We'll see basically. Also, we watch the price of both Star Token, both ETH. But this is basically the ultimate plan for the redistribution. So just to assure you, we are not taking this ETH for ourselves, for our team. We are giving it back to community, to token stakers, to players. We think it's very fair, this approach. And this is basically the plan. Peter PB is asking about Ethereum on Arbitrum or Ethereum. No, it'll be on Arbitrum, so we want to make it easy. Basically, you stake tokens on Arbitrum, you farm Ethereum on Arbitrum, you claim rewards from the game on Arbitrum, so everything is on one chain. No need to bridge anything. Also, gas fees are lower, so it's better. Yes, the number of maps will matter. So let's say you have one map, you probably will get like only 1% boost or something like that, or maybe 0.5% boost. But if you have, let's say, a couple of hundred, then you will have like 50% boost. So it'd be more efficient to have more maps. Yes, it's correct. It's not enough that you have just Oli is regarding the Oli question. So it's not enough that you have just maps. You still need to have some star tokens staked in order to farm, but maps give you additional boosts. So basically, it's more efficient to have some maps. So then you can have a better ROI.
I can also jump in and add a few things considering the season, because Lucas was already saying a few things about the season 3. So, as you may know, we don't really want to divide seasons into episodes anymore. We didn't find it like user-friendly at all. So, season 2 was just one episode. And yeah, we are already preparing for the season 3 launch. All your items were exchanged for credits, so you can start the season without any overhead from season 2. We will be obviously resetting the mastery ranks. We will reset your rankings, but maybe not to 0. I mean the MMR ranking. We will just be flattening the amount of MMR you scored, because if we changed everyone to 1200, it will be like, once again, matchmaking would have to stabilize over a few weeks. So we will like create a mathematic formula that will make it possible for you to climb the skill leaderboard. But like the matchmaking should start in a decently fair way. That's our goal to hit. And if you want to test out the new features of the game, being like the new class, the Tempest class, the new map, and our AI agent minions, you can do it already because there was a patch on GameSwift Launcher on the main branch. You should see it. The number is 0663, something like that. Obviously, the servers are not working, so the only way you can test anything is just going into training mode. But it's still something. You can see how the map looks, how the new class looks, and yeah, play with bots at this stage.
Yes. So regarding the season for, let's say, players, let's say the game. So each week you will get a distribution of stake star tokens, and it'll be based on your position in the leaderboard. It'll be also based on your position in the skill board. So also like competitive players will be rewarded, and also there will be win to airdrop campaign. With that difference that it be with stake star tokens rewarded for that.
Yeah, it's great that you pointed out because soon we will erase all your angry tokens that you received from Win to Airdrop. I mean, we will have a snapshot of it and it will be distributed by Angry Beras team. It's up to them. But you know, just from the game's perspective, the staked star will work exactly the same. So if you win the game, you gain some amount of staked tokens, staked star tokens, and you have this slight chance of getting this bigger drop. Unless you have the boost unlocked, then the chances are higher and the average drop is bigger. So it will work in the game, in the UI, it will work basically the same. We will just change the icon from Angry Bera logo to our Star Heroes logo, and then the system will work exactly the same.
Yes, so basically on Monday you can expect the governance proposal. We want you to take part in it because it's important. It's important to with your star tokens, and we hope that you also agree with this vision of basically distributing ETH back to stakers, to players. We think this is right move forward, and it will also create Star Heroes as a game. We can continue this model throughout multiple seasons and organize seasons more frequently. So you will have more play and to reward it for playing. Other things is I've seen some questions regarding economics. So what we want to say is basically that maybe you're aware, like in March 12th of March, it happy with the team or marketing, etc. So we didn't want to make you angry or something. We basically start to vest. They will be vested in future or not. Based on some performance of the token. But tokens which are vested are tokens of investors, pilot investors, also public investors, and airdrop tokens. Some. So this is right now the vesting economic. Also, this play to burn mechanism is working efficiently during the time and the games. So we would be happy to listen your feedback. We can also propose more tokens, so that would reduce the FDV faster. If you think that this is the right move forward, you can also express your opinion on the channel, and then we could propose to burn them immediately and not burn them like an ongoing basis, like in a play to burn model. So these are like important, let's say, things regarding the tokenomics. Obviously, the tokens for stake tokens, which will be awarded for players in the season, will come from the community pool, token pool. So this is how we will distribute them. Yes, so basically we want to focus on advertising. Like I see some questions regarding plans to get more players. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, we're not going to focus like on huge collaborations with big KOLs, like gaming KOLs. We didn't see this working out much. We didn't see much conversion from it. It was quite expensive for the budget of Star Heroes. We spent a lot of money back in time. We think that was a mistake, but we don't want to do this mistake again. We don't see like many conversion from these, let's say, KOLs in this way. So we'll try more organically. We'll try to join some AMAs, try to approach some gaming communities, but we will not like spend much money for influencers or something like that. It just doesn't work right now, and we don't see this working with any game, Web3 game right now. So why would we do it? What happened to the Star token, which was planned to distribute through the vesting system? I don't know this question. You need to be more precise. I believe all of the vestings which were promised to players are running as intended, or investors. What about partnership with Superverse? Oh, this is something actually great about. So we will try to basically, regarding marketing, this will be also more our focus to get partnerships like that, more organic, but something which we don't have to, pay much or something like that. So we think like Superverse is a big, let's say, Web3 gaming community. They have big influencers, so we want to take advantage of such partnership. We gave them some small utility within Star Heroes. Basically, super token stakers are now able to generate Star Force points. It's not a big deal, I think, but still we got some support from them, marketing support. So we'll try to amplify it more during the season, and we'll try to approach more communities like that. Yeah, but this is basically the focus of marketing, not KOS, as I mentioned. Maps will be transferable. Yeah, these will be NFTs, so you will be able even to trade them, let's say on OpenSea. If you want to get more maps, you potentially could buy them from someone else and get more, let's say, APR basically for that. Regarding burn, Ollie is asking, burning heroes for the boost. This is something nice, but I'm not gonna lie, like this is something which requires a lot of development. So probably will not move forward in the upcoming season with that, because we want to focus on the swift deployment of the launch pool, swift deployment of changes to leaderboard, weekly distribution of tokens, and this is our main focus right now. Also polishing all of the updates within the game regarding the new map, regarding AI agents, minions. So yeah, that's like that. Cryptos fan is asking about boost for the biggest NFT level. So regarding heroes, I guess. I don't know. Like this is something which you can maybe suggest to Patrick, and maybe we can consider it if any additional, let's say, boosts can be awarded to NFT, like hero NFTs.
Yeah, we know that there are NFTs with the highest level reached already, the 20th level, and I believe there is around 100 of them. Let's see, like 75. It was a few days ago as we were taking a look. So maybe the curve that increases your game points from every match, it could be adjusted to reward the holders of higher level heroes. For now and for the season 3, we're just sticking to the values that we had in season 2 because that worked out. But probably after taking a look at the data and like the average amount of hero boost players gain, we can probably adjust these values, yeah, in the future seasons.
Also, one more thing, probably very important. I know that many of you are probably kind of irritated with the rewards for the second season. I mean, Angry Tokens. And this is something we need to consider also together as a community. We are aware that Angry Bears team there is some basically activity there, but obviously it's they are not like rushing to basically TGA their token, as we can see, and probably you are already waiting for some time. So as we're thinking, maybe this is the right thing to basically distribute the rewards in star tokens instead of Angry Bear. Maybe stake star tokens. Like you can also express your opinion on this, because that could potentially, save your time instead of waiting for Angry Token, which might not happen in upcoming weeks or even months, and instead uh, get some stake ready for farming ETH from the treasury. Maybe that would be a right thing to do, but yeah, feel free to say what you think about it. We can also propose a governance vote, or also potentially we could do something like that some people, let's say, want to wait for Angry Token, then they will wait and potentially get Angry Tokens in future. And some people, if they prefer to get right away Star Tokens, I think stake, because that will be more, healthy for the token price action, and that would still enable you to farm with nice APR if. So it would be more healthy for the community, but still feel free to say what you think, and that would be also helpful for us to move with some actions, because we don't want to unilaterally decide about everything. We want to hear your voice, and we understand your concerns. And for some of you, probably it would be not nice even to participate in the next seasons, taking into account that still the rewards for the previous seasons were not distributed, right? So sometimes it's better to resolve something faster. Yeah, the only thing like we could not tank the chart, as Ollie said, like distribute it in more like staked manner. But yeah, the thing is, if you think that this is not fair, or you think it's better just to stay with angry tokens and wait for the team to TG, then I also understand it, and that's fine. Because right now we don't have like an exact, information about TG from the angry team. They are still like to be honest, I'm also not really. This is not something very strange not to do TG in this market conditions because they are awful, obviously. But I'm also aware that some of you spend, star tokens, spend some G-Bucks money and want to get your rewards. Because conversion rate, obviously, this is something we could work out, we could discuss, but first I need to see basically what your opinion on this is, and then we can discuss it more in detail. Yes, so just to make it clear, Kurtosfan is asking about the reward. Yeah, it'd be staked star token, staked, not normal, just staked. 180 days, not immediate sell pressure, but still good multiplier to farm ETH. And the rewards will be each week. So this is like, better to basically get rewarded each week. And after 1 week, you can already start farming. And after second week, you can potentially have more tokens to accumulate and farm ETH. So yeah, that's the plan. How many tokens? That will be basically dependent on the price also of the star tokens and the number of players we will decide to award, because this might be like 500, top 500 or top 750. But we will be aiming like at maybe like 1 million or 2 million star tokens like weekly. We'll see, basically. That will be obviously informed before the start of the season. No, it'll be decided before the season. That will be distributed weekly. But we also want to see how where the price will be at that point. Like, we cannot be sure like how many players will be in a season. Also, we can potentially decide to slash this number of awarded people, etc. I think it'd be a good decision if let's say after 1 week we see that the numbers were not appropriate, let's say, then we can potentially adjust. So we would like probably to stay more flexible, but still the plan will be, let's say, outlined before the start of the season. But if we see that it doesn't make much sense to give this specific number of star tokens because let's say it's too much or not enough, or the tokens has appreciated more in the price, so maybe it's better to keep it less. Uh, Maybe we will decide it to more like actually not decide on a number, let's amount of tokens, but more on the value of the token. So let's say the first place gets, I don't know, $2,000 in the star token, or 1,500, let's say, weekly or something like that. It's possible still. We'll see. If we see that there's no much traction regarding playing the game and getting star tokens, then the launch pool still can continue, and just stakers will be entitled to participate in it. Yeah, like obviously it's not easy now to secure any partnerships with new tokens. There are not many tokens being having TG right now. So, and obviously games are, there are not many games actually now listed, being listed, and with plans for being listed. So it's not an easy market to secure any partnership with like that, or to get, tokens for the community. Yeah, Tidilolo. Yeah, I think like it should, like the launch pool, like this should spark some interest around Star Token, because obviously the APR will be very high and the Star Token price is very low, even though Ethereum has obviously also lost value. It still didn't lost as much value as Star Tokens. So this is relatively good value and good farming opportunity for anyone. So, we hope that it should increase some activity around the token and liquidity and interest. So we'll see. Obviously, we cannot predict anything, but that should help. Yes, so Peggy is asking the tokens early in the season. Yes, so basically, just after 1 week, you will be able to farm from the launch pool. So that's why we think that this is a nice thing, nice way of providing benefits to players. But if the players will not like it, we'll try to adjust.
So in a pretty indirect way, the rewards for season 3 include Ethereum, yeah. Not directly, but through a launch pool. And
Yeah, we think like this is because obviously we could also straight like distribute ETH to players, but we think that this is like something which creates less value for the token. So we think it's better to the stakers, and players can still get some tokens staked, so can participate. So more indirect way of farming ETH basically for players. And Peter is asking about Superverse. Yes, so this is like we've already said, like basically super token stakers are able to get Star Force points. They will be providing marketing support. Probably we'll try to organize some AMA with them prior to the season start to also encourage and invite their community to participate. Yes, so we have this partnership. Is quite a good partnership, lucrative. Like relatively good Web3 gaming titles have this part are only like regarding for this partnership. So we're happy to be a part of it. Probably in the bull market, I don't know, like even 1 year ago or something, that would give a huge, spark in the price of Star Token, just announcing this partnership. But obviously, right now, everything is different. Honey Fun Team. Oh, I think like Honey Fun Team has already provided some rewards for GameSwift community. Like I think like it's not like they will provide for Star Token stakers. It's obviously everyone is in this market conditions. No one is that much keen on distributing their tokens in airdrops or some kind of user acquisition process. Obviously, we'll try, but to find something, some maybe in upcoming other seasons would be possible. Maybe market will change in the meantime, but currently reality is like that. Not many projects are being listed, and it's not easy to get any, especially games, because obviously Star Heroes community is more like appealing to gaming projects. So this is our natural field for collaboration and scope. Basically, games with games collaborate, or gaming communities or ecosystems. But right now, there's not like we had some offers from, let's say, IMX wanted to provide some incentives for Star Heroes community, but like nothing is for free now. It's not easy to get this. Like basically everyone expects something in exchange. We tried with some ecosystems, but right now everyone is basically quite counting money and not really eager to distribute tokens, because it's a like selling pressure for everyone, and in this shallow liquidity conditions, every basically unlock is considered like quite bearish, let's say. Okay, so this is basically what we wanted to share with you. Like, whether you have any ideas, any questions, there will be like a proper announcements in upcoming weeks. There will be Monday. On Monday, there will be a community vote, DAO vote. You can also express your view. You can discuss it on Discord. We can also try to revamp this plan, but we think it's a relatively good plan. We want to enable stakers, community members, players to get a share in this treasury. So yeah. And we don't also, because obviously we could just wait for the better market conditions. That to be quite honest, we are like a little bit trying to do it because we thought like, we would start with ETH on at the high price, 4K, 5K, something like that, and many people were hoping for the alt season, something like that. So that would translate probably to the price action of Star Token, translate to the bigger attention among players, Web3 players. We will probably get more activity. At that point, we could, also probably get better marketing. But unfortunately, the market is like as it is, but we still think that this is no point, to wait indefinitely for like infinitely. I mean, for the market to improve, because obviously we want to provide some entertainment and activity for the community even during bear market and during and also obviously we know that after, let's say, like right now it'd be May, June, later on will be vacations, so everyone will be less active. So we still want to organize a season before vacations take place. So you can basically have potentially some fun and get some ETH in that time at the, let's say, maybe cheap price, but let's hope that it will rise in future. So maybe it will be even worth to hold it. And obviously, as the next seasons will be organized, maybe in the meantime, market will improve. Nothing lasts forever, so even such horrible conditions have to end at some point. So we hope that the future will be also better in the meantime. But still, we don't want to wait anymore. We want to have a, let's say, a model for the distribution and for the participation of community and stakers for the bringing some value to the token. So we think that this is the right thing to do, because obviously right now nothing is going on, and you can be worried that the team has abandoned the project or something like that. Oh, we didn't do it, but not gonna lie, like the conditions are very bad. And it's not only like Star Heroes dropping, like obviously we have our faults, we have faults with communication, marketing, we are aware of this, but this doesn't mean that we are just, closing the project and forgetting about you. Because we're trying to do something, do some activity. We're not giving up, basically. This is also the sign for you. And I also see that if you guys also want to organize, I don't know, AMA in, let's say, Polish language or something, just let us know. We can organize a separate one for the Polish community.
Peggy asked a question whether we have a leaderboard in new season. Yeah, we have it. We have the leaderboard. All the rules stay the same. So you have all these three pillars like the game points, the hero points, and social points from these three different activities as it was in season 2. Just the reward is different. And also the number of players rewarded is smaller, because it used to be like 1,500, if I'm right. Now we are, I'm right, 1,500 in season 2. Now we are considering to lower the number of top players being rewarded to 750. Yeah, and for skill board, it will stay the same, so top 100 players.
Yeah, and the distributions will be each week. So you are in the leaderboard. Let's say Peggy, you are first, or maybe CryptoFan is first. So you guys fight against each other. And so first week, let's say Peggy is first, so you get the highest reward. But in the second season, it turns out that CryptoFan is better. So even though the points will be for the whole season, so let's say that during the first week you accumulated more points, but then in the second week you accumulated less points. So they will sum up together for the second week. But let's say that CryptoFan has managed to get a better position after the second week, so he will get a higher reward for after the second week. and it will continue like till the season ends. So after the third week will be another, and after the fourth week will be another. And probably after fourth week we will make it a little bit like higher the price. So to make this maybe more interesting for at the end of the season. So yeah, that's the plan. I hope it's clear. If it's not clear, just let me know. Because the leaderboard is one for the whole season, 4 weeks, but distribution of rewards is weekly based on this leaderboard.
Yeah, but there are no resets each week, so you like continue to earn the points, and if you gained a head start in like week number 1, then you can benefit from it in week number 3. So it doesn't work like episodes where we reset all your progress. You just keep on going. So it means you should start off playing on day 1 if you want to gain all the rewards till the last week of next season.
Online tournaments. Yeah, this is like something we were aiming to organize after the end of the launch pool season, but yeah. So right now we want to focus on the launch pool season. Then after and during the launch pool seasons, like still skill board is being counted, so competitive players will also have some advantage. And probably after the finish, we will do some small league, some online tournaments, and that's the plan. But still, right now we want to focus on the first launch pool season, not to confuse you guys. And we think like it's better to do it like in different time frames, basically. Cryptosfan is asking about gaming hours. I think like this will be decided. Maybe Patrick will have more idea about it. But obviously, if there will be less players, we'll try to squeeze it more.
Yeah, I
Maybe,
mean, probably we will decrease gaming hours. It used to be about, it was 11 a.m. till 11 p.m. UTC on weekdays and like 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. UTC on weekends. I think we could decrease it like 2 times to make it like 6 hours. I mean, we'll see after the warm up, because prior to the like proper season start, we will have this 1 or 2 week warm up without gaining any points, so you can like test all the ships with other players. And based on player activity, then we will come up with a solution for this. So yeah, we want to just keep all the regions active at all times. So let's say if we arranged it to be 6 p.m. till 11 p.m., then all the regions should be active during this time. I mean that because of the time zones, these can be some weird times for like Brazil, because I know we have some Brazilian servers. But still, we don't want this kind of separation we had in season 1, that now there is a window for USA players, now there is a window for Europe. We just want to keep it more clear for players. It just starts now and ends then.
Okay, so I think like we'll be finishing soon. Like Piontek is asking for marketing. Yeah, so as I said before, like we'll focus just on organic marketing, some AMAs, some gaming communities, but we will not like spend much money for KOLs, for paid announcements or something like that, because this didn't perform, and we think that it will not bring much benefit in this market. So this is the plan for now for marketing, more organic, more like grassroots. and trying to reach out to some new communities. We have this partnership with Superverse, and maybe we'll try to secure some new ones, but obviously this is not the best market for marketing and acquisition of new Web3 players. But we'll also try, like we are in some discussion with Sui Network. Maybe we'll also try to approach other communities, other ecosystems. So we'll see whether we can do something in, let's say, other chains or other communities. Okay, so I guess like we're finishing. Like, thank you guys for the participation. Thank you for showing up, for showing your interest in the project. And we'll try to do our best to basically be fair towards you, to get to enable you to get some distribution of treasury, to give some benefits to players, and to bring some value to the token. So we're not like now, well, not doing anything, because I know that some of you guys may think that we're not doing anything. We're, I don't know, crying because tokens are dumping or something like that. Obviously, it's not easy, but everyone probably has incurred some losses in the space, and but still, we're trying to be fair, to show you signs of life, and to give you some entertainment still.
Yeah, thank you all guys for joining. I think we're coming to an end, and so also have a nice weekend. And I think that will be all from us.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye, guys.